What do I mean when I tell someone I can teach people how to meditate in 1 minute? All right, 60 seconds or less. Well, I've done it, and I realized I could do it actually at a graduation. So, at a graduation after party at the University of London. So, people from all over the world. I'm hanging out with the only other guy that was graduating with a philosophy degree, and his friend who was in economics, and their two wives. And so I talked to everyone a little bit, except for the economics guy's wife. And she's French Canadian. So the other three people are deciding where we're going to go as far as a restaurant after this, right? So at the after party, where's that going to be? And so I decided to sit down next to her and just kind of have that intro conversation on what do you do, where are you from, that type of thing. And, she asked me. I said, I'm from the United States. I'm a very small politician there right now. And then in a handful of months or 6 months or whatever it was at that time, I'm going to be leaving that. And I'm working on starting a meditation instruction company. And she was interested. She said, oh, I've been interested in meditation. And I said, cool. Have you ever done it? What kind have you done? She's like, no, just kind of interested in it. And so I said, well, I can show you how to do it right now. And a little surprising because of the environment, right? Like there's free champagne flowing, there's snacks and stuff like that. The people that we're with are discussing probably leaving in a few minutes to go to a restaurant. There's a live band playing music and people walking around, a couple of different stories talking. And so a lot of stuff happening. And I'm like, yeah, I can show you right now. So if I focus on the tip of my finger, I'm just going to feel what's there. And it can be a lot of different things. So for me, I feel a tiny little bit of pressure right at the top of my finger, not like I'm pushing on something, like I'm barely touching something. In the joint, I feel tension, right? Just kind of feels tense there, like I'm flexing the muscles in my finger. And then under the nail on the other side, I feel the slightest little heartbeat kind of under the nail. All right, and that's it. So there it is. So go ahead. And she didn't move, right? She didn't do anything like a deer in the headlights. And I'm like, oh, hold up your finger. And so she held up her finger. And I'm like, close your eyes. And then just describe what you feel just in the end of your finger. You might feel numbness. You might feel tingliness. It might feel cold. It might feel hot. It might feel painful. It might feel stretched. It might feel loose. It might feel heavy. It might feel light. Whatever it is, just feel it and let me know what it is. And so she focused on it. And she said, oh, told me what it was, probably some sort of pressure in the finger, something like that. And I said, great, there you go. You have successfully meditated, right? You have the skill. The skill is inbuilt in you. You can already do it. The difficult part with it is doing it because it's so simple. It's just like a reminder of an ability you already have. It's a base ability, right? To experience the world and to experience the world through our own sensations. And so now you just expand that in space and time, right? You move that awareness throughout your body and you do it for longer. And that's it. So you're a successful meditator already at this point, and then it's just expanding the practice as that goes. And that really, it took me a long time to have that sink in, that it is that simple, it's that straightforward, and that's the most powerful version of it. I was pretty hammered into it because of my pain issues that I had to deal with. So I kind of had to do it. So life forced me to understand that lesson. And then it took me over 2 years of working with an employee, Maggie, first employee for Reset Meditation. We didn't even have a name, obviously, when I hired her for about 2 years, and worked on what is the service, what's needed. Right? And it's this inspiration, support, it's the coaching. And so that's what we're working on. We're working on launching a private group for inspiration and support, and then personal coaching, one-on-one coaching. I tried small groups, and I don't like the large format stuff, and I like the one-on-one coaching you can make the best progress on. So that's what we're working on, resetmeditation.com. Right now it only has a contact form, so I'll just reach out to you if you put your information in there, but soon we'll have the website fully up and going, the private group going, and personal coaching available as well. So visit resetmeditation.com, let me know that you're interested, and we'll get you started.